Ladies and gentlemen, if you happen to miss last week's video on Friday, I announced this is the final week I will be in possession of the 2014 Shelby GT500. With it being the final week of having the Shelby GT500 in my possession here in Richmond, Virginia, because it's going back home to Klein in North Carolina to finish out the last month of the giveaway. Right now on the website, kdmapparel.com, guys, 100 times entries for every $1 spent is back and it's now live. There's also new designs on the website that just went live as well for the 100 times entries, and everything on the website does qualify. Go cop the new designs, guys. They are absolutely fire, and take advantage of the 100 times multiplier that is live just this week. That's kdmapparel.com, or you can find the link in the description, and good luck, guys. I'm gonna miss this thing, man. Oh my god, dude. She's rowdy. Speaking about rowdy vehicles, man, today is the 1 month anniversary, close to the 1 month anniversary of the C6 ZR1, and we're actually heading back to HQ now because we got to talk a little bit about it. I've been a little quiet about the whole Mach 1 situation because I've been in the process of selling the car. But as of right now, the car is 100% sold. I received the wire last week, and we are just waiting on a transporting company to come pick up the car and send it to Washington State. Yes, across the country. I want to touch on everything in this video, but man, it feels good to be back. I hope everybody had a blessed weekend. Let's go and crush 2,000 likes on this video, man. Just simply slap the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. This afternoon might just be a little interesting because I actually plan on taking the ZR1 to a Mustang meet. I'll probably be one of the only Chevys there today. But listen to that LS9. We're gonna get this party started though, guys. There'll probably be a couple old heads there that, you know, aren't too happy about it. I don't know what tops this. I really don't. It just never gets old, and it's a feeling you have to experience one day in life. And I don't know if the C7 Z06 is kind of like that same feeling. I've never driven one, and Ramina's C7 is a Stingray, naturally aspirated, and it's an A10 car. So between the two, I feel no resemblance whatsoever other than you sit down in like a fighter jet cockpit. That's about it. Absolutely dicing through this turn. Oh my god, dude, it has so much left in it. Woo. We're about a mile and a half away. Hopefully I'll be able to find some parking, but I did see a couple Mustangs kind of leaving, so hopefully we're not catching like the tail end of it, but we are pretty late. We're pulling into Bass Pro right now. This place is kind of dead, dude. Yeah, they're doing a, oh god, there's a Ford GT right there. All right, I'm gonna park this thing. We definitely gotta go take a look at that. I'm gonna try to find a spot to park. I think you have to like pay to get in there, which isn't worth it right now because, well, I don't even think they'd let me in, but you gotta pay to get into the main lot, which sucks. But they do have a red Ford GT there. I'm gonna go check that thing out. Looks like I'm not crashing it today, but it's whatever. We're still gonna go take a look. I really want to see that red Ford GT. Actually looks like we caught the absolute tail end of this. People are leaving. Jesus, dude. Wow. Hey, beautiful car, man. She's gorgeous. Good Lord, guys. Oh my God, this car gets me so gassed, dude. I could not imagine owning this beauty, dude. Wonder if he's gonna start it up here. Looks like he's about to leave. Yep. Oh boy, come on, fire it up, Terry. How you doing?
Up, brother?
Doing good?
Everything good?
Yeah, man. How's the car?
I took 2 away today. 2 firsts last year, and I got 2 thirds this year.
Nice, man.
Old one, yeah. I got my son with me again this year.
Hell yeah.
Everything
Oh,
good?
yeah. What's going on, buddy?
Good to see you, Brad.
Yeah, you too, man. Have a good one, all right?
There, man.
Yep. My lens were dirty as shit. My fault. John? Was that you, John? Oh my god, dude. I don't think I've seen this car before. This thing is beautiful. Jeez. That thing is beautiful. What's your name? Good to meet you, man. Oh, yeah, okay. Just telling him, man, I miss my Fox. There's a lot of cars I miss. How long have you had it for?
I've been doing about 3 years.
3 years? Okay. Oh, wow, yeah. She's clean, dude. Shaved engine bay and such. Damn.
Yeah, you need to hear it run. Hey.
Is this thing for sale? Oh my god. This thing's clean, man. Oh. Oh my god. We have fitment too. Definitely one of my favorites I've seen. This thing's beautiful. I don't think you've been on the channel before. Been a long time supporter.
Yes,
I see you in the comments and stuff.
Go, yeah, let's
Show
go.
us your car, man.
What race is? Love the 500 life, man. It's my second car. I had another 2011.
Oh, did you?
I have an 87 at home, you know.
Oh,
302,
okay. Oh, okay. You got a little blower going on there. All right. Where the hell did you come from? You just slammed Chick-fil-A, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Dude, that's how much those Ford GTs go for. This blue is beautiful in this car. I need me a classic. I've never had one yet. One day, maybe when I'm a little older, this will be like a weekend car. I get something along those lines. Oh my God, look at the yellow turds.
Should I go behind you?
Yeah.
I'll give it a couple reps. It's fun, man.
Yeah, man, that's
Higher RPMs. I mean, it doesn't rev out like a Coyote, but when you're in it, it's just so addicting. That was kind of a bust.
I got here, everybody left.
I know. Well, I got here and everybody was rolling out too, but it was kind of perfect because they film everything. But well, now that the car meet's done, I think we're gonna go race Brandon in Mexico.
Huh?
You said you wanted to gap the Corvette.
No.
Yes, you did.
No.
You're lying now.
I'm not.
Dude, I kind of want Chick-fil-A. Can you
Already-
do another sandwich?
I know. I'll go with you, but I ain't eating it.
You won't do another sandwich.
Nope.
How much? What if I buy you
might
a
do a
sandwich?
Coke.
What if I buy you a
No.
sandwich?
I already had one. I ate it 3 seconds.
What about a Coke?
Oh, I will be drowning in the Coke.
Yo, why are you carrying that thing, dude? I want that Ford GT so bad. I watched him get into it. I was like, dude, he is ripping it in that. He's ripping it in that yellow Fox. Dude, that thing was sick. Fire it up, Billy. always get this question about my 2024 Mustang GT's base model interior and how exactly I turned it into a premium. I wanted to go and put you guys on game because our friends over at Custom Interiors are the answer to turning your cloth boring seats into these high quality leather premiums. And truth be told, these are actually leather seat skins that fit to the cloth factory seats like a glove. I have multiple vehicles with the Custom Interiors premium seat skins and I absolutely love them. If you want a carbon fiber steering wheel, they have that covered as well. They also have carbon fiber trim you can get. So definitely head to custominteriors.com right there on the screen or link in the description. You can use my promo code DBP Squad to save money on your next purchase to spice up your base model interior and turn it into a premium. Shout out to Custom Interiors for getting me right. Guys, go check them out. You will not be disappointed. Well, it's round 2 and we're supposed to be going to this little car meet thing that some buddies are hosting. You haven't heard this thing fire up, have you? Ready?
Yep.
I'm glad you shifted it. I feel bad every time I beat this car. What'd you think though?
Dude, it's
It's a riot, isn't it?
it's just straight power. Like there's no like lag. It is
I
just
love it,
straight,
dude. It has me ruined.
That
for real.
noise, yeah, no kidding.
Dude,
I
because
was
it's just
mad.
like, it's ass right there every time. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Look, this is 5th gear, ready?
That's what I'm saying. There's no delay. Like it's just fucking.
That's 5th gear, dude. I think we're gonna get rained on, bro. This ain't looking good. ZR1 might see its first rainfall with me.
You got.
I actually tasted my breakfast on that one.
Right here. Oh, there it is.
All right, we made it.
Man, there's some heat in here. Oh, I saw like that earlier.
I'm right there. Chevy lover made it.
Look at that S1000. The biker in me is loving that.
Oh my God, Chevy lover. You want to buy it?
Yeah.
We got the ZR1 parked up. Got a nice little turnout here. Got some sick cars though. Look at this 500 carbon wheels. Then next to that, Huracan. One day, boys. One day. C8 and matte. It looks good. This will probably be before the Huracan, realistically, just because it is pretty much a baby Huracan, but it is more affordable. And there's got 2 of them actually. It looks sick. What do you think? We jump in a Type R?
This is the brand new one.
It looks pretty good. I like that. Oh, yeah. Nah, I'm the old school. Well, he has a little more aero going on with this one.
Well, get rid of the canards. Basically, that's what it is.
They both look good. Dude, this Porsche, oh my.
Pinkish purple
I really want one of these though.
on R8.
Yes, really bad. I know this car. I know that car. This thing is clean. Damn. Urus goes crazy. This is like the ultimate daily in my opinion. Good little 700 wheel. Perfect daily.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Dude, imagine mobbing around in that. Just
That's
like,
like the only Ferrari I actually like. I love these.
is that a Pista?
Yeah. No, that's not a Pista.
Or what is that?
That's the new F8.
Oh, right. I don't think I've seen this S650 around, Brandon.
Cool, good. Cool dude.
You stuttering over there?
Yeah, I think it's stroke.
Oh, it's Vivid.
This suits you, bro. I like seeing you in a Mustang. One day. Brandon signing up for OnlyFans. He got the recording.
I got the.
Whoa! You got the. That's all you got. We're wrapping up here at this little pop-up meet and stuff that they threw. Very good turnout. Really cool. The weather kind of held off until it didn't. I don't know what that's about, but the rain came and the ZR1 got rained on. The purists are about to freaking lose
You can't
it.
say garage kept anymore.
Nope. No, we gotta take that off the Carfax. We're gonna bounce back to the house though. I'll be real with you guys, man. There's really not much going on.
Oh, leapers.
But rest assured, guys, Maverick is going to such a great home, and the story behind it is actually kind of mind-blowing because the new owner lives in Washington State, like I just mentioned. The really cool thing about this whole entire transaction, especially dealing with Dustin, I want to say back in 2015, he told me that he bought a Grabber Blue Boss 302. He bought the car, and then he flew all the way to Virginia, the state where I live, Coons Ford to be exact, and I've actually done work for Coons Ford, and he ended up road tripping the Grabber Blue Boss 302 all the way back home to Washington State to where it was then totaled on some back roads due to a drunk driver. So this week is kind of crazy. We have the Mach 1 potentially leaving to Washington State, and as I mentioned, the Shelby GT500 going back to North Carolina. And a lot of you would probably think I'm quite sad. It's actually the opposite because I am so overwhelmed, man. Having all of these cars all at once, all in the driveway, and literally not being able to do much with them all because I'm just so like up to here with everything I've been doing. Truth be told, it feels like a weight has been lifted off my chest, and now I can actually hone in, dial in, and get some stuff done with these cars. Bluetooth valve needs a tune revision, dyno day, boom, good to go. Lucifer, hopefully this week, is going back on E85. And as far as the S650, I really got to jump on this. I need the oil pump gears and crank sprocket done ASAP with the Whipple so we can have some fun. And I think this car might actually live in Florida for 3 months. That conversation's for another day, but man, we got to talk about how we have owned the C6 ZR1 already for 1 month. I don't know where time's going, but the C6 ZR1, 1 month later, fam, coming from a die-hard Ford guy, truly opened my eyes to a different caliber of vehicle. I've just never experienced anything like this. So we're gonna throw it back to the 5 things I love and the 5 things I hate, this time revolving around the 2011 C6 ZR1. I never thought I'd be making this segment ever in my life, so thank you guys so much, because seriously, it's all because of my diehard supporters. 5 things I love, 5 things I hate, and we're just gonna let it fly. Starting off with number 1, it is a yellow C6, and for those that know me, for those that have been watching the channel for quite some time, a yellow C6 has just always grabbed my attention, and I've always spoke on how I wanted one. That would have been in a Z06 format because, I mean, a C6 ZR1 I just didn't think was obtainable, but here we are. That's number 1 right off rip. Number 2 is gonna be the fact that this is the first Chevy I have personally ever owned. The C7 Stingray is my wife's. I'd never claimed that was my car, but this is the first Chevy I've ever owned. So experiencing that beautiful LS9 with the blower, the torque, the lightweight of the car, that's all I can really say about it. That's definitely number 2. Number 3 just has to simply be the details that this car was given from the factory. And let me remind you, this car was developed in 2009, and I'm talking carbon everywhere. Like, this roof is real carbon. The factory ZR1 lip, carbon. The side skirt's carbon. This one has a carbon wing, the carbon roof. It has a carbon hood underneath. Like, it is seriously like so far ahead of its time, but at the same time, the price tag was pretty hefty. The MSRP for a car like this back in 2011, when this car was made, was about $125,000 to $130,000, which is, that's insane. But yes, that is number 3, and that's just simply the detail that the C6 came with. Corvette as a whole has just always been like timeless, and then that's the one thing I absolutely love about the C6 ZR1 is that it's older, but you look at it and it's like, damn, that is one good looking car. Number 4 is kind of one I've already briefly mentioned, but it's just the fact that this car gets treated like an alpha. It gets treated like a supercar, and it's kind of king daddy, honestly. And I don't mean to be funny when I say that, but truth be told, you just do not come across C6 ZR1s that are out driving out and about. Like, a lot of people will have these and just storm away, which is extremely lame, but there are a select few, such as myself, that I've been dailying this car. I have literally been dailying this C6 ZR1 for the past month, which, is it a bad thing? Probably, but there is something just so special about the car that makes it hard to just leave behind when, you know, I'm going to the gym anyway, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna start the day off with the ZR1 like I did today. But that's definitely number 4. It gets treated like an exotic. You just don't see them. It's a part of American history, and this is by far the baddest Chevy that was ever released for its time. Not to be corny or anything, but number 5 would have to be the fact that I'm able to share this with my fan base, considering we started this whole entire Derek Brand Productions YouTube channel with this very car right here. 1999 Mustang GT Bluetooth valve, and this thing is on its second motor, and this is all I had at the time. So to come outside and see Bluetooth valve just sitting in the driveway, and then I also have the ZR1 now, that would definitely be number 5 on my list, because there's a lot of you that have stayed true to the channel the whole time, and you started from the beginning with myself, and now I get to experience and share my experience with a ZR1 to the same exact viewers. To me, it's kind of a trip, to be honest. Like, it trips me out even thinking about it sometimes, so I'm sure many people can relate. And no matter which cars you like, I think everybody has that like just slight interest in the ZR1 specifically, so it works out. And with number 5, we got to go and fire it up for you. Super special experience for me, guys, and again, I can't thank you enough for making this happen. We stayed grinding this whole time. We came up from absolutely nothing, and it's a joy. It really is, and it's super cool that the same people that were watching Bluetooth valve and only Bluetooth valve at one point are now watching Bluetooth valve, Lucifer, Apex, Maverick, Karma, and now the ZR1. Like, life is trippy. I'm actually gonna go and throw like a bonus number 6. That's the rawness of the car. The interior is so perfect. Shifter positioning is perfect. The way you sit, it's like go-kart status, and the way the car handles, the way the car feels, that rawness, that oldness, where the technology was just starting to come up, but it's not over-teched like the 2024 is. It's just that perfect in-between to where you get that ass puckering, but you also get comfort. It's very, very comfortable car, believe it or not. With everything you love, though, there's obviously going to come some things that you may not like, and this car definitely has a few. Majority of them is just the fact that I'm not very knowledgeable on the LS platform or GM platform as a whole. The pricing that comes with the ZR1 as a whole sucks. So thing number 1 that I quote-unquote hate is the fact that I just don't know much about LS, GM, Corvette, the whole shebang. I just don't know much about them, so I am kind of going into this car completely blind while learning as I go. Definitely not a bad thing, but that leads into number 2, and that's knowing how expensive every little thing on this car is, and if it breaks, it's gonna be expensive. So the LS9 as a whole came in just the ZR1, so that's pricey. If you were to chip a rotor, which are carbon ceramics, those are minimum $1,500 per rotor. If anything were to happen to like your roof or whatnot, which I don't even know if you can get this replaced, because on the ZR1s, this top is not removable like all the other Corvettes. This one is stationary, you can't move it, so I don't even know where to begin. The car does come with a Tremec, so Tremec transmissions, you know, if you completely shred one of those, not cheap at all. There's just a lot of what ifs when buying a car of this caliber, and I'm, you know, kind of reminiscing of the Terminator Cobra days, which is kind of a reason why I got rid of that car. I was not in a position in life to own a Terminator Cobra that nice. I had the Whipple, it was cammed, it was 22,000 miles, but I was still living in an apartment, and I had other priorities I wanted to knock out, such as this house and stuff. In the back of my head, I knew if I kept that Cobra that literally anything could happen, and that's kind of the same realm of things, to where if that car messes up, same with that 4.6 4-valve motor and whatnot, it would still be a pretty hefty price tag, and at that time, I was not ready for a hefty repair bill. I've come to realize that owning an expensive, older car is not what it seems to be. It's scary, it's sketchy. Going back to 1 and 2, I don't know much about it, and everything is expensive. It'll always keep those gears rolling, as in like, should I keep it? How long do I keep it? Do I just flip it, take the money, and blah, blah, blah? I'll be the first to say it. I don't know how long exactly I'll keep this car. I have had the itch to where I could profit from this car down the line and buy some property. I could buy a rental home, and there's a lot on my mind with that all. So we could call that number 3, just owning something this expensive, this old, does I mean, at least for myself, it makes me wonder as to what else I could get my hands into other than owning this car. Just like we mentioned, one of the things that I love about the car is how it gets treated like a supercar. Thing number 4 about what I hate is that to the ordinary person, this is just an old beat up Corvette. That hurts my heart a little bit. If you don't know Corvettes, you just simply won't know what the ZR1 is. And if you don't know any cars at all, you see a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, whatever, you already know it's like, okay, that's something, that status level right there. Some people see it as a ZR1. Some people see it as just a yellow Corvette. Nothing less, nothing more. That is it. Thing number 5 that I hate the most is that people watching this video right now may not get the opportunity to experience this car. If there's one vehicle that I've driven out of all the ones I've owned, all the ones I have driven, the C6 ZR1 is definitely up there as far as a driver's car. This is, I'm hooked. I am freaking hooked, man. With the 5 things I love and the 5 things I hate about the C6 ZR1, all in all, with my first month of ownership, I have to admit I am extremely happy with my decision. I could say it over and over again, but I just haven't experienced the car as disgusting as this one, like as a whole. But there you go, guys. 1 month ownership of the C6 ZR1. Little recap. I am very happy with my decision, as I just mentioned. Drop that like if you haven't already. 2,000 likes, guys. Also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, with bell notifications. If this is you on the screen, non-subscribe percentile. Appreciate y'all taking the time to tap back into another video, guys. It means the world. Make sure you take advantage of that 100 times entries on KTMapparel.com to take home the Shelby GT500 and $10,000 in cash. We're coming up on 1 month left in this giveaway. But with that, fam, I will catch you guys Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern time for another video. Y'all stay blessed, take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Deuces.